presented by Everett Chevrolet.
Good evening and welcome to the Wildcat Sports Network. I'm Jackson Braswell, the voice of the Wildcats. Tonight we return to our regularly scheduled broadcast after the very emotional game against crosstown rival Springdale High School. Tonight we take on the Bentonville Tigers. Damon will be joining us, as well as Brittney Lawson, one of our very own WCSN crew members. And it's homecoming. Today is Friday, October 7th, and WCSN starts right now.
He's got to complete it. Got a ton of pressure. First down. Oh, he throws it over his shoulders. He's got it. First down. And he's caught for a touchdown. Right over first down. Touchdown. All the Wildcats.
Here with us now is head coach, Coach Wood. Now, a very emotional game last week. How did you feel your guys performed?
I thought we did a good job. I mean, I thought they got focused. I mean, Monday when we started prepping, they want to get 2-0 in conference, and that's very important. You win your home games in conference, and our guys knew that. I thought they come out and execute. I thought Springdale played really well, played hard defensively, especially made us work offensively. But we had the 2 interceptions for 14 points, the 51-yard field goal before half, and we were able to do what we needed to do. And then on top of that, we got a lot of guys some playing time.
Now, your defense scored 2 touchdowns in the game. How important is that to have a defense that you feel like can put some points on the board for you even in the 7A West?
I mean, I think if you're going to try to go, try to win the West and be a conference champion, you've got to create turnovers, and then on top of that, when you're scoring points off that just helps the offense. And, defense, they feed off that energy, and then the more guys want to get a pick or want to get a fumble, and, everybody wants to get in on the action. So I think it feeds you defensively.
And TJ Eckwood, one of those guys who had the pick 6, haven't had a lot of opportunities to see him with the football in his hands in the open field, but you got to there. How impressive has he been so far this year?
He's getting better each and every week, and he's played well for us. I was glad he had the pick 6 in return for a touchdown. Very explosive kid, one of the fastest kids in the state, and once he got it, I don't think there's going to be any denying him into the end zone.
You talked about the fact that you got to get a lot of guys some quality reps. How important is that as well? Going into the heart of your schedule in the 7A West, you have a lot of guys you feel like you can put on the field and they can contribute.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 parts to that. One is the creating the depth, getting the guys experience, and then also we got a lot of guys that give a lot of heart and soul out there on the practice field. And anytime you can get them in a game and get them let them play, I mean, I think that's a neat opportunity, because a lot of times in big games, I mean, you're limited on the numbers you can roll in there. And as a coach, you wish you could play everybody, but that's not always the case. And so for us to be able to go out there against Rogers and Springdale and everybody in that varsity unit getting some playing time, I think that's huge. And then they come back, they work harder the next week, and they prepare, because there will be games where everybody's not going to be able to get on the field and play. So it's always a special night when those guys, especially your seniors, can get out there and contribute.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll bring him back later on in the show. But right now, let's take a look at last Friday night.
The week of rivals. Always a battle destined for the books. Not to mention Springdale versus HAR-BER, 2 schools that belong to a single city, makes for a pretty intense game. However, after such tragic and unexpected events, picking up from where we left off is nearly impossible. Instead, the community is creating a sense of unity that has always resided in residents, but hardly been executed. Kyler Williams' passing has certainly brought 2 opposing teams together. On the field, fierce competition, but leaving as brothers in life.
Last year last year was greatly divided, just because of crosstown rivals, the whole football thing. None of the kids really got along. They're never really close. But this year, a lot of the kids are a lot more closer, because we play with each other for such a long time, such a young age. So we really grew up together, and especially with Kyler's loss, it really all brought us together. It's changed a lot. It's really hard to recover from something that happened like that. But having teammates, the city of Springdale is a great city. Having all of us around and stuff like that. It really helps recover them. You never want it to happen, but it's a part of life, so it's something you have to let go. You mourn for it, and you let go and move on.
In good times and in bad times, we must stick together. Anything helps, whether it be a helpful hand or a shoulder to lean on.
I have a lot of friends that go to HAR-BER, and they they send me texts, and they're like, hey, really hoping or sending prayers to Springdale and to you and your family and everything like that. And it's really shown me how a tragic loss can really reunite people, and it's really awesome. Make it a habit to say I love you to the ones that you held close. You don't know if you're ever going to see them again, so I really think it's important to show that affection towards the people that you hold close.
Losing a friend is never easy, but it can be made easier through the love and support that we show one another. As we move forward, we will never forget the impact Kyler Williams made, nor the incredible person he had become.
You know, there's tough times in life, but they don't last forever. You know, this is going to hurt, but we're here for everyone. We're here for them, and we're all here for each other, and we all love each other and there for each other.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, we've always been rivalries every year, ever since HAR-BER started, but it shows just like all at the end that we all come together as one family, and it's great. I love it. I know Springdale's gonna play their heart out, which is the awesome thing, because they're gonna do it for Kyler, and I know HAR-BER just like wants to play for them too and stuff, so it's gonna be a great game.
Kyler Williams has inspired the masses both on and off the field. His genuine love and compassion has made two teams one community. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Thanks, Ashlyn. In other news in HAR-BER Wildcat athletics, the volleyball team is running through the 7A West and is having an extremely good year. Now, one of our students did a feature on the top player for the Wildcats, Claire Trainer. Check out this feature on Air Claire.
Claire Trainer, senior volleyball star, is leaving an impact on her teammates, coach, and friends this 2016 volleyball season.
I feel like I've improved from my sophomore year to my senior year, like being more mature. I feel like I'm very vocal and I bring a lot of energy to the court.
Claire started playing volleyball in the 8th grade for Central Junior High School. Playing up for the varsity 9th grade team, her skills were quickly noticed by her coach, parents, and fellow athletes.
Well, I think Claire has just not only become a better offensive player, but a better defensive player. She's worked a lot on the skills for ball control and just really stepped up her mentality of the game.
Volleyball, not just a sport, but a test of endurance, companionship, and maturity. Trainer is not afraid of a challenge and steps up to the plate to be a leader, whether it's for the younger girls on the team or the girls she's been playing with for years.
Coming into big games, clearly knows that as a team we need a lot of energy, and she's always there to offer the energy and just really push her teammates throughout the night.
Don't hesitate to come watch Claire and the rest of the undefeated Lady Wildcat volleyball girls play. For HBWN, I'm Jessica Squires.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Welcome back. Here with us now is one of our very own WCSN crew members, Brittney Lawson. Now, Brittney, we've got a new camera this year, the wireless camera on the sidelines, and you have a lot of responsibilities with that. Talk about the camera and what you do with it every Friday night.
Well, Friday nights are usually really busy for me. I do most of the on-field live shots, and what that means is I'm pretty much just walking around getting shots of the student section and the cheerleaders and the football team, and I'm just really trying to show everybody off as best I can.
Now, Brittney, you've been in the program for 3 years, and you placed first in digital cinema in the state and in the nation. And you finished the Kyler Williams video last week, worked on that a lot, and it was just an unbelievable product that y'all are putting out. And you've put out a ton of unbelievable products throughout your time here at WCSN. Where do you go from now? What are some of your goals for the rest of this year and after high school?
Well, as you know, we have multiple film trips that we'll be going to this year, Skills, ASPA, STN, and my goal is to place first, I guess, at Skills and just really try my best to move up.
All right, Brittney, the last and most important question I have to ask you, changing gears from WCSN, what is your score prediction for tonight's game?
I think tonight's going to be a good game. I'm going to go ahead and guess HAR-BER wins 31-21.
Oh, there you go. Brittney Lawson picking the Wildcats for tonight's game. Thanks for joining us. And keep up the great work. Right now, we're going to take another quick commercial break, but when we come back, Damon Nelson will be in the studio. Don't go anywhere. WCSN will be right back.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Chevrolet has the longest-lasting, most dependable full-size trucks on the road. And at Everett Chevrolet, we think the slogan, "Find New Roads," couldn't be more at home than in beautiful Northwest Arkansas. The 2015 Silverado has the most fuel-efficient gas V8 ever, perfect for those long drives in the country. And for those new roads that are hard to find, Silverado's rugged power will pull you through. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale.
Welcome back. Here with us now is Damon Nelly Nelson. Now, we call you Nelly. You don't have the Band-Aid on your face, but you got the bandana, so what do you think about that name?
It's a great honor, I guess. He was really good in pop culture, so I'll take it.
Yeah, so you just got asked to play in the International Bowl for Team USA. How big of an honor is that, to represent the country and also HAR-BER High School?
Well, it's always a great opportunity to represent the United States, and I get to play a great game that I love. And it's electrifying, I get to go down to Orlando during the Pro Bowl week. Hopefully I get to meet Von Miller, who knows. But words can't describe how excited I am for it.
So you guys got Bentonville tonight, big 7A West opponent. What are you looking forward to in this ball game?
Winning, because we really don't like them, they don't like us, and they're coming to our house. We really don't plan on losing on our turf.
Now HAR-BER likes to run the football, so that means you're probably going to be banging heads a little bit with those guys from across the town. How exciting is that, knowing that you're going to get to control the line of scrimmage?
Oh, that's always the game plan. If we control the line of scrimmage, we're going to win, and that's HAR-BER football, physicality, run the power, and counter. So if they can stop it, then I guess they can try.
There you go. All right, Damon. Well, thanks for joining us. One more quick commercial break, but when we come back, Coach Wood is going to help us close things out. WCSN will be right back.
Hey, Mom.
This is Jack. And this
I am starving!
is Jack's appetite. It's never satisfied.
I'm hungry. Seriously, dude? What?
Then Jack's mom started serving Tyson Anytizer snacks with all white meat and lots of protein. They're the only snacks that make Jack's appetite disappear. Tyson Anytizer snacks. Consider snacking solved.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
All right, back with us to close the show out is Coach Wood. Now, Coach, let's get right to it. What can we expect from Bentonville tonight?
Well, I mean, a well-coached team. I mean, Coach Grant and his staff do a fantastic job. I think they're playing fast. I think they're playing physical. They really create a lot of turnovers. They've always had a really good defense that puts you in a lot of binds, and then offensively, you know, they pound away, and then they have their explosive play. So just a good ball club.
Now they're replacing their quarterback from last year, Casey Ford, a guy you got to see multiple years. What have you seen out of this year's quarterback as well as some of the guys on the outside like Hunt?
Well, they do a little bit more RPO, run pass option, and throws the underneath balls really good. He's got a playmaker in Hunt that all you got to do is throw the ball in his area code and he's going to catch it. So, I mean, it's the same old Bentonville. They just replug it with new guys and move right along.
What do you feel like your team needs to do tonight to win the ball game?
We got to win special teams. I mean, they blocked a lot of punts, so we got to be real sound in our kicking game. We got to convert on third down. It's going to be the team that can establish the run that's going to have a chance to win tonight.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us and good luck tonight. That's all the time we have for this week. For Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins and Athletic Director Wayne Stellick, I'm Jackson Braswell. Up next, our homecoming festivities begin. We'll see you next time.
All right, he's got to complete it. You're right. He's got a ton of pressure. First down. Oh, he throws it.